Hey everyone, and welcome to the course. This is Health Economics, the Writing Intensive section for Temple University for the Spring 2024 semester. My name is Joe Shin. I am the instructor for this course. The goal of this video is to go over everything about this course, go through the syllabus, go through everything on Canvas. Hopefully you are aware that this course is being administered entirely online and there is no set meeting time. First, to tell you a little bit about myself. As I mentioned, my name is Joe Shin. I have been teaching here at Temple since 2010. I've been doing that part-time. I also teach part-time at some other colleges in the area, occasionally Rider, Rutgers, Widener University as well at times. But that is my side job. My primary job is an economist with the Department of Housing and Urban Development. That's a job that I've been doing also since 2010. And so, yeah, that's enough about me. With that, let's go ahead and jump into the course. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the syllabus, go through everything. So here's all the course information. It says ECON, excuse me, 3597, semester, spring 2024. Here is my information. Here's my email here, joseph.shin@temple.edu. This is the best way to get in contact with me. As I mentioned, this is my part-time job. I do work full-time during the day, so I'm not able to always respond immediately to emails, but I'm usually good with getting back to you in 12 to 24 hours roughly. Office hours are going to be Tuesdays from 8 to 10 or by appointment. They're going to be held via Zoom, and I'll show you the link to that in a second. I will occasionally log off a little bit early, so if you're going to be coming on, sometimes just shoot me an email, let me know, just to make sure I will be there. Prerequisites is just microeconomics principles. Required textbook. So the textbook is Health Economics and Financing, the 5th edition by Thomas Getson. It is a little bit dated, however, I do think it's the best book out there for this course, and that's why I continue to use it. You will notice in my lectures that I post that I will often post updated data within there. Course description, learning objective, web access. Okay. So, as I mentioned, this course is being administered entirely online and there's no set meeting time. And so, the course is going to be administered 1 week at a time. So on Canvas, you're going to find all the assignments, lectures, quizzes, and any outside links that you need. And the way that the class works is that for the most part, from Monday through Sunday, the only exception is week 1, which I'll explain in a second. So the weeks run from Monday through Sunday, and during that week you're going to set of assignments to complete. Chapters to read, lectures to view, and then different assignments to graded assignments to complete. Now, this is quote-unquote self-paced, but everything is due within that week, and each week is only available 1 week in advance. And so that I mean when the semester starts, weeks 1 and 2 will be available. Week 3 will be available once week 2 starts. Week 4 will be available once week 3 starts, so on and so forth. And then we have the grading breakdown here. There are 5 components of the grade, which I'll talk about separately. The first is the weekly discussions. So during some of the weeks, you'll be required to participate in a discussion on VoiceThread. And these are regular discussions just where you have to leave a voice or a video comment. And with these, you will have to make 2 posts each week. Now, for the most part, your assignments are all going to be due by Sunday. The main exception is the VoiceThread assignments. And so with the VoiceThread assignments, by the end of the day on Wednesday, you are to come on, see what the topic is, the question being asked, and then respond to it. And so that'll be your direct response to it. And then sometime between Thursday and Sunday, your assignment is to come back, see or listen or see the comments left by other students, and then directly respond to one of their comments. Okay. So when you're responding to another student's comments, you can agree with it, you can disagree with it, you can expand on it, but whatever you do, just be respectful to the other student. Weekly quizzes. So a quiz will be given each week, and it will be on the materials that are covered that week. They will be administered in Canvas, and they're multiple choice, and there will be a 30-minute time limit for it. Now, there are no makeups, and so if you miss it, you will not be able to make it up. However, at the end of the semester, I do drop the lowest 2 quiz scores. So if you miss a week, that 0 will get dropped at the end of the semester. Alright, so let's talk about the paper for a second. So this is a writing intensive course, which means that a paper needs to be a major part of the curriculum. Now, I've created a writing guide and a completely separate group of videos to which, excuse me, I go through all the different assignments. So I'm just going to briefly touch on them here. But one of the most important things is that this is not a research paper. And by that I mean the goal of this paper is not to have you go out, research work that was done by others, and then summarize it. With this paper, it's to be written as a data-driven empirical paper. And so the goal is to get you to form some hypothesis based on a health economics topic, and then use the data that you find to test that hypothesis. So the main conclusions in there are to be your own. Okay. The paper should be roughly 10 to 15 pages, and with those 10 to 15 pages, that excludes all title page, abstract, graphs, tables, bibliography, etc. Okay. So the body of your paper needs to be at least 10 pages. Now, the actual paper, the final draft, is just one part of your overall paper grade. There are other assignments that go into that. And with those assignments, the goal is to get you to work on the paper throughout the semester. And so they're all listed here. So you have your hypothesis, abstract, data description, theoretical background, so on and so forth. And with all of these, you can see that it's 100 points total, but each one of these assignments is a part of your overall paper grade. Hypothesis is 2 points, abstract 3, so forth, to the final draft, which is 80 points. So with the final draft, only 80 out of the 100 points is part of your paper grade. So these all must be submitted on time. For everything but the final draft, every assignment that is late, each day that it's late, you will lose 1 point. So your hypothesis, if you do it 1 day late, you'll get 1 point instead of 2. 2 days, you get no points. Now with the final draft, each day is late, you lose 10 percentage points. So whatever the grade of your final draft is, you lose 10 percentage points for each day is late. Alright, so let's talk about cheating for a second with the paper and the class in general. I do not tolerate cheating. I take it very seriously. I give this speech every single semester, and it still manages to come up every single semester. Do not plagiarize. Alright. When you are writing your paper, make sure that all the work is yours and that you are properly citing your other sources when you use them. I give this speech every year, and every year I catch a student plagiarizing. Right? Don't do it. The other one that is newer is the use of artificial intelligence. You cannot use artificial intelligence, for example, ChatGPT, in writing your paper. There are, within the system, there is checkers for it, so I will know if you did or not. If you do, it's treated the same as plagiarism. All right, so you will get a 0 on your paper. So again, don't do it. All right, exams. There are 2 exams. You have the midterm exam and you have the cumulative final exam. Unlike the quizzes, which are multiple choice, the exams are all essay form. Right? And we have the dates here. Now, with the exams, because it's a paper-driven course, and that paper will take a lot of time and energy, with the final exam, I make it optional. Now, with the final exam, you can choose to skip it. If you do choose, the grade you will get on your final exam is whatever you got on your midterm exam, less 10 percentage points. So if you got a 90 on your midterm exam, you decide to skip your final exam, you'll get an 80. I will talk about that more as the semester, or as we get to that point. Disability statement, if you need any special accommodations, reach out to the Disability Center. The information's here. They will reach out to me. Academic freedom, that goes with what I was talking about before with the plagiarism. And then here is our course schedule. So for the most part, each week runs from Monday through Sunday, and all assignments are due by Sunday, with the exception of the VoiceThread assignment, which you have one due on one due on Wednesday, and then the other due on Sunday. Right. Now, each week, one exception to the Monday through Sunday is the first week, which runs from Tuesday through Sunday, because classes don't start till Tuesday, so that's when the course starts. So each week you're going to have assigned readings, and then you're going to have your assignments here. So you're going to have your discussions, quizzes, paper assignments, exams, and so forth. Okay. So that is the course calendar. Let's go ahead and jump into Canvas now. So the first thing to note is that what you see on Canvas is going to be a little bit different than what you see in your own Canvas is going to be a little bit different than what you're seeing here. Right. So, and the reason why is you have student access, and not everything's going to be visible, and I have instructor access. So here we have the course syllabus and info. The welcome is the video you're watching now. VoiceThread, there's a tutorial which shows you how to make the VoiceThread assignments. I'll show you that as well. And then the syllabus. So now the paper details and guidelines. I briefly touched on it, but you have the paper guidelines here. It's a document that takes you through everything with the paper, with all the different assignments. It'll give you some examples, some links. And so as you get to the different points, you want to come read each assignment, what's required. You also want to watch the video, which I've created for each one. And so if you go into the videos, all right, there's a paper assignment video for each assignment. So the first one, the paper overview, which I would encourage you to watch before the semester starts. Then you have the hypothesis, abstract, and so forth. So these will all help you complete the different assignments. If we go back to the home page, which is the same as the modules page, You then have each week, you have the office hours. Here's the link to Zoom, along with the passcode you need to get in. And then you have for each week a different module. And so, for example, week 1 goes from the 16th to the 21st. And you're going to have a page here where you can see the learning goals, the required reading, the lectures, which I'll show here. And so you have a lecture here, or a few lectures for each chapter, which you can either watch here, or if you click on the title, it will take you to the actual YouTube page. Going back here. So if you go in here, you'll also get different links to the VoiceThread assignments and the quizzes, which you can also get from the main page. Let's go ahead and look at the VoiceThread assignments for a second. So again, with the assignments, you can either leave a voice or a video comment. You click here, and whichever one you want to do, you record it. Then you'll be given the option of if you want to save it, or if you want to submit it or delete it, and then you can go from there. All right, so if we go back here, as I mentioned, in addition to be able to find the different assignments within the pages, you can find them on the first page here, or on the page here. And then you have each week. Now again, you're not going to see all these. Some of these will not become available until a week before, but you get the basic gist of it. If you go into announcements, any announcements that get made, they go there. They should also be emailed to you. So make sure whichever email is connected to Canvas, you check. The syllabus is going to have different due dates. Now, the main caveat here is that just keep in mind that with the VoiceThread assignments, you have 2, one due on Wednesday and one due on Sunday. I couldn't break it up here, and so it's just the Sunday one that's on here. Modules is the same as the home page. Assignments. The assignments is going to have all the different assignments that you have during the semester, just a different way to get to them. Grades. The grades is going to have your different grades from the quizzes, VoiceThread assignments, and so forth. You're also going to be able to find your comments that I make to your exams as well as your different paper assignments. So the one thing I really want to emphasize with that is make sure you read my comments. Those initial assignments, the goal is to help to prepare you to write the final paper. And so my comments are trying to point you in the right direction. And the people have the different people in the class, and then there's a couple other just tabs here that I don't have anything on, but it's something you can look at if you are interested. I'm not sure how much would be applicable to the class. But anyway, all right, so that is the class. Now, with an online course like this, a lot of times students can fall behind or not understand something and then just kind of let it go and then have issues later in the semester. So because of that, I strongly encourage you, if you have any questions, reach out to me and ask. It's also very important that you answer or keep up with everything. Make sure you're keeping up with the assignments, not falling behind. And with that, I think that's everything. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. And if not, let's have a good semester.